What's up, you guys? It's Quentin Williams TV, and I'm with one of my clients that I do social media marketing with.
Hey everybody, I'm Jazz.
Today, I just want to make a little series. This is called Car Talks, where I'll just be talking in my car. Maybe I might have someone with me, and we'll just be talking about business. But today's topic is starting, because, starting is like some of the easiest things to do, but some of like the hardest things to do. So let me just ask you a quick question. So like, when you had the idea that you wanted to do business, or that you wanted to create all these products and you wanted to sell something, like, why didn't you do it sooner, is my question.
I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I didn't do it sooner is because, yes, I had some own personal issues going on in my life, won't allow me to do the type of things that I wanted to do. But then I realized that I didn't want to work for nobody. Like, it doesn't have nothing to do with race, gender, none of that. I just realized that I want to be wealthy in life. I want to be able to say I'm my own boss. I want to be able to say I can wake up and go to bed whenever. I mean, of course I can now, but I'm just saying, like, I ain't got to worry about, I got to be at work at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
No. Like, so I'd rather go ahead and get my struggles out the way now while I'm young. So that way when I'm in my late 20s, I'm chilling. Like, for real. Like, I'm just...
And, like, that's what a lot of people don't, like, understand is, like, our parents only know the best because, it's in their context. So, like, they had to fight to go to, like, college because they didn't have the opportunity to actually go. But now, like, they can actually go. But now school to us is way different now because it's, like, it's nothing. Because, we can go to school and come back and nothing's going to happen to us. So, like, our parents in school teach us at an early age that we have to do things like everybody else does.
Be in the norm.
Right. And the norm is going to get you average house, average life, and just everything average. And I cannot be average. And I told myself, you know what, I can't work a 9 to 5. I can't get these little bitty paychecks. Sorry, that's the fireworks everywhere. But yeah, I was like,
we're not no bad neighborhood.
Right. Right. And I was just like, I can't get these little bitty paychecks because I know, like, I always told myself, you know what, I'm going to be rich. And the first thing that I had to tell myself is that nobody else can tell you the next step except yourself. Like, you need to do like what's good for you, period. So what was your first step?
My first step when it came to starting, I'm gonna just go off with starting Soul Panther because that is my YouTube. What I did was I had it in my mind, I've always been told I was a class clown. Of course, a lot of kids are told they're a class clown, but I honestly enjoy doing stupid stuff to make people laugh. I enjoy doing things that are out norm to make people laugh. Like, that's just me. And so it's like, why not record it? Like, shoot, I didn't, honestly, I didn't feel like I was as funny as I thought I was, or as funny as people thought I was, me personally. But once I started producing content and seeing people from different, people who ain't never met me in different continents. I got people in Africa, Europe, and China watching my stuff. Just because, like, so that makes me feel special that people who've never met me, never seen me, enjoy my content. So it's like, don't get me wrong, it gets hard at times, but I keep pushing through.
And see, that's like, a lot of people don't even reach that, like, push through part because they don't even start because they're actually afraid. But they're afraid of what other people will think about them, and they're afraid that they don't know. See, you should never say that you don't know something because we have Google. Like, Google, you type in everything you don't know, you type in Google. Whenever you have a homework assignment that you don't know, you just type it in Google. And that's why a lot of people just make bullshit excuses to why they aren't doing what you're doing. But at the end of the day, it's really all up to you, because even if you say, I don't know the first steps, you really do know the first step.
The first step is actually making a first step.
Right.
Like, ain't nothing else to do. Like, what's the first step? Step.
Right.
You passed it. What's the second step? Step again. Like,
right. Like, you know it but like nobody else can tell it to you, bro. But except you, like you have to make that first initial step and stop being afraid. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, like I like where I was, and I was like everything that happened in my life. I never say that I want to change nothing that ever happened, because I'm grateful for everything that happened, because I was put in all these different categories in high school, from like the jocks to like the nerds to like the gothic to like those like longboarders to the surfers and all that. And like I like that I've been in all those places, so I got like insight on a lot of different people, and I got to interact with a lot of different people, and I had friends with a lot of different people, and I've heard a lot of people's life stories. And it's crazy how much like people really go through. And I mean but everybody goes through things, but that shouldn't stop you. And like everybody has these dreams. Everybody wants to be famous. Everybody wants to be rich, especially nowadays. Everybody wants to live this rich lifestyle.
Yes.
But it's like
broke.
Right, like how do you expect to ever be rich going to work?
That's what I'm saying. You can't.
You can't do that. And
all right, you're gonna say, I'm gonna invest my money, and you still gonna be broke.
Right.
Like, what do you want me to say?
All right. And what people needed to realize is that the middle class is some dude made the middle class basically to make himself feel better and say, oh well, I'm not poor, but I'm not rich, but I don't want to call myself poor, so I'm gonna call myself the like middle class. Look, you're either here or you're here.
Ain't no in between.
Right. There's like right.
What? So just because you got more money than let's say you buy Bum Joe and you Bum Johnny. Just because you got 50 cents, you better than Bum Joe who ain't got nothing?
What?
Y'all still broke?
Right. I'm saying, bro. Like, that makes no sense. And, like, it really do be, like, baffling me. And I'll just be like, wow, like, people's mindsets are all messed up. And I'm not going to lie, bro. Like, when I was in high school, which I just graduated from high school maybe, like, 2 months ago. But when I was in high school, I was like, man, I was looking forward to like, okay, what college am I finna go to? And I was really looking forward to my future, but it wasn't my future, it was my parents' future. It was my future that my parents saw me doing. And, you know, everybody is just falling into this line, and everybody's saying is, oh, well, I'm going to be rich someday. I'm not saying that there isn't jobs that can make you rich, but I mean, you're going to be good 40-50 before you see that type of money.
Of course. If
you're working. And I'm not saying that colleges are bad, because we do need doctors, we do need lawyers, we do need people with degrees and PhDs, but I'm saying, like, if you want to be a artist, what the fuck are you going to a fucking art institute? Like a college... That doesn't make any sense. Or like, if you want to be a photographer, you're taking these classes, and yes, I understand, like, okay,
they teach you the terminology and the basics of it, but once you get into the field, they retrain you. Like with doctors, surgeons, I've met them, I talked to them, they're like, oh yeah, medical school is cool, it's great, but you don't really learn the real stuff until you actually get in the hospital and they have you working on a cadaver, which is aka a dead body. So it's like you get retrained. Like, you just there to learn the medical terms. There's so many of them that it does take that damn long. Excuse me. It does take that long.
Alright. And, like, that's what I've just been trying to tell these people that say that, you know, they want to be successful. And I'm like, you gotta start. And only you know your next step. But you just gotta get over that initial fear. And yes, you're gonna get talked about, of course. Like, you're doing something new, you're doing something different.
That's true. That's true.
Of course they're gonna be like, what the fuck is that? Look, Steve Jobs, bro, he made this freaking computer, and it was just a freaking box, and they was laughing at him, and people were saying, dude, why are you in your garage? That was the first step. Actually saying, you know what, I'm going to go to my garage and I'm going to build my first computer.
Yeah.
And people were laughing at him, and he was trying to go inside of stores. That's actually persistent, man. You have to stay persistent, because he got turned down so many times from freaking stores when he tried to sell his PC to them. So like, you just have to take that step and just stop giving no fuck about what other people think. Sorry for my French, but like,
that is true.
Real,
that is so
like,
true.
you just have to stop caring and just
because
go.
at the end of the day, you gotta realize that people live to talk about other people. I don't care if you dead. People still talk about Tupac, and he been dead for I don't know how long. Like, let that man rest. But it should come to show that you're gonna always have haters. Period. And you just got. It's just something like coming into this type of business or into this type of field. You have to have that mindset that people gonna talk about me. People ain't gonna like what I'm doing. Friends is gonna turn their backs on me. People is gonna stop talking to me. They're gonna feel like you this, that, and the third. Ain't gonna lie, it gets hard because you be feeling like, damn, so you really weren't my friend from the get-go, or really, like, it's really coming down to this, all because I'm doing something different. Who never said you wasn't gonna be a part of it. Just something I want to do for myself personally. So you're gonna come into that, but you just have to be mentally prepared for that.
Alright, and you've been doing social media marketing with me for like 4 months, and when we just started with a idea. We didn't have no social media, no product. We just had an idea, and in 4 months, we were at nothing, and now we are at huge steps.
Yes.
Like, we're actually making products. We're actually have our products being tested by other people, getting their feedback, getting these testimonials going, getting our websites up and running, and starting to advertise. We already had our social media, and it's really easy.
Yes, once you get in there. It seems difficult.
Right.
It's a lot to multitask because you feel like, I can do my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter all in one. I said the same thing. I said, wow, like, you gotta really be consistent. It's certain times that you gotta wake up in the day, certain times that you have to post, certain things you need to post, certain things you shouldn't say. Sometimes you should say it just to get a reaction so they'll talk about you and get more people. Like, it's so many ways to go about doing this. But at the end of the day, once you get in there and get to running, it's easy. It's like learning how to walk. You gotta crawl before you walk.
Oh, for real. So, and that's going to be our next topic for next time is routine and how you should set up your routine each day, each month, each hour, each 15 minutes. So that's just going to be our next topic. But thank you all for watching. Make sure that you all leave a comment below and go ahead and follow Jas on her social media. All of her social media will be in the description box below. And make sure that you click on my website. It's Quentin Williams TV. Thanks for watching.
Peace out.